Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs. The Celtics look to show the world that their motivation can overpower the doubters and carve the path to success. The first step starts tonight against the Magic. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Orlando Magic. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5, down low. And for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center, walking down the middle. Taking a look at Boston. Greg, you know the confidence around this organization is extremely high. They feel like this is their series to lose.
And you know, they have an edge playing at home. They also probably have an edge in talent level. But I'll tell you what, any number of things can shift momentum in a series. You need to try and make quick work of this one and get to the second round.
Truly survive and advance, isn't it?
Amen.
Here's Brown, and he drops it in from the low post.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Banchero against Tatum. 6 to shoot. From 13, Banchero, that's good.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Back to Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Here's Suggs. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Boston. Pass to Suggs. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. It's good. Brown's got 6.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward Jaylen Brown who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Carter. Banchero outside. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Banchero's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Upside Brown.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
points.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Banchero, a screen on Holiday. Spins. Here's Suggs. Rebound by Drew Holiday. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics to the inside. Tatum's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Wagner. Hasn't made one yet. Banchero, and Tatum pulls it down.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
And it's the Magic with the ball. They trail by 3. Wagner wide open. The Magic again can't hit. That's so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Back to Tatum. Top of the key. Tatum with another miss.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Wagner outside. And there's the drive. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Wagner, no good on the free throw.
Guys, when you're talking about young players, the first thing I want to know is, do they have passion and enthusiasm for the game? Franz Wagner, he's got every bit of that.
Orlando, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And Carroll outside. Caldwell Pope for 3. Rebound Boston. Now here is Holiday. Nothing on the board. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Sinks the triple.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. On defense, the Celtics. They lead by 4. Pass to Banchero. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Tatum. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Celtics have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And here is Brown. He's got 8. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Wagner outside. Back to Banchero. Shoots over White. Porzingis with the rebound. Boston leading by 4. Over in the corner, Brown. Bounce pass, Holiday. White the pass to Brown. Rocket 6. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Buries it from 3-point range. Tatum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Holiday.
Yeah, easy call.
The Magic shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here.
1 for 2.
free throw drops for Suggs.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
White finds Brown. From outside, off the mark. The Magic trail by 5. Caldwell Pope pass to Suggs. Right wing. Carter with a screen on Holiday. And it's Suggs missing. The Celtics have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness. Rock the rim, Wendell Carter Jr. We see you.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. Outside, White. Over in the corner, Brown. Outside, Tatum. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Banchero. Oh, what? They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Wagner outside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Pass to Suggs. Traps in the tray. Suggs has got 5 now.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Holiday, a screen on Wagner. Here's Brown. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Orlando trailing here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla, and we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's White. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
When Porzingis is knocking down that three-point shot consistently, it opens up other aspects of his game.
To the paint, here's Banchero. Off target with the jump hook.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Brown finds White. Outside Tatum. White setting the pick for Tatum. Misses the 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Wagner with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Wagner passes to Carter. And here is Suggs. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Banchero. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 7 points for Paolo Banchero. Boston leading by 3. Outside, White. They set the pick. Back to Holiday. And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass.
Yeah, because of his frame, Holiday can do some of his best work on the interior.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner. Carter with a screen on Brown. Pass to Carter. Shot clock at 5. Wagner. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Banchero. Another miss by Banchero. And for the Celtics, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Carter with the screen on Holiday. And it's Suggs missing.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Tatum a screen. White. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Wagner passes to Suggs. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Orlando, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And that one misses. So both teams changing it up here. It's the second from the line. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Tatum launches it from deep. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Back right after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Here's Anthony. And so in the game for the Magic, Black is out there with Anthony. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the Celtics with possession here. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. Tatum on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Magic. Anthony with it, now guarded by Tatum. Pass to Bitadze. Here's Black from deep, knocks down the 3-ball. Black's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Magic.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Tatum slipped by the contact inside.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Black. Pass to Anthony. Launches it. Fires the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Anthony's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You love Cole Anthony's attitude. So confident, so willing to fire on the catch.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Picked by Horford. A 3-ball. Pritchard gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 5.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now here's Anthony. Inside and stolen by Horford. To the middle. Here's Hauser, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Black. Outside Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, this guy can get up in a hurry. Cole Anthony, how about your hops?
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 5-point game. The rebound by Batadze. Lando's gone 2 of 3 when they stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. The Celtics have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And a dunk by Horford.
That's about all-out effort from Al Horford. He refuses to be denied.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul at the line. Al Horford at the line, shooting 1.
Guys, I know we've discussed this many times, but I don't think statistics really reflect Al Horford's true value. This guy is a terrific player and a pro's pro.
Now, here's Wagner. Still without a basket. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Porzingis.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
That's good from Wagner.
Well, what we know about Mo Wagner is that he has consistently grown over the course of his NBA career. This guy has versatility as a scorer. He has tremendous energy that he brings nightly, and he wants to get better.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Celtics leading by 7.
Because of his frame, Drew Holiday can be a terror on the interior. Boy, you can't avoid the contact there.
Second team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Holiday at the line for 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
Well, we all know this guy is a legitimate two-way threat. Drew Holiday gifted as a defender and solid on the offensive end.
Back to Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Tatum. He's got 14. Count it. Good.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. Back to Banchero. Looking to end his cold spell. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Hauser. Now here is Holiday. Holiday sets the pick for Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
The Magic trail by 11. Here's Black. Suggs looking around. Pass to Carter. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Here's Pritchard. That three off the mark. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Black dishes to Banchero. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Magic trail by 11. Black the pass to Suggs. Back to Black. To the left side wing. Carter with a screen on Holiday. To the paint. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, that's what you call orchestrating the pick and roll. Jalen Suggs, yes, sir.
Outside Tatum. Nifty move. Through contact. Tatum.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Orlando, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Banchero inside. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Celtics have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
At the line for the Celtics, Peyton Pritchard. At the line for 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Drew Holiday. Orlando also making some changes. Wagner comes in for Mo Wagner. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Black. And the second free throw, good. The Magic trail by 12. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now, here's Suggs. Tight defense on him, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Suggs has got 9.
Displaying some solid body strength and balance. Jalen Suggs to the cup.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. Brown outside. Brown jams it in.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Orlando, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Orlando moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Banchero inside. Tatum on him. And it's Banchero missing. Tatum finds Brown. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 13.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 9. Deep 2 from Wagner. Money from the wing. Wagner's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, Jalen Suggs out here making plays, getting his guys involved.
Tatum with it. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wagner outside. Here's Suggs. Out to Carter. Banchero passes to Wagner. Offensive rebound. Pass to Suggs. Lets the 3 fly. And the 3 ball is good. Suggs has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Jalen Suggs putting in the time, being diligent about becoming more consistent from three-point territory. That time, he makes it look easy.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando, trailing by 10. Carter sets. That doesn't go either for Wagner.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
White, wide open. He fired. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. 1:49 left to play in the first half. And that one, good. Wagner's got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Boston making some changes. Horford comes in for Tatum. And it's Holiday in for Pritchard. And the Magic making a change here as well. Wagner's checked in. .135 left now here in the second. Carter against Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Wagner. And it's Brown missing. The Magic trail by 10. Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Wagner has screen on Howard. And that one is good from Suggs.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
And White kicks to Horford. Pass to Holiday. Brown outside. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here is Suggs. Here's Wagner. Wagner with a screen for Wagner. Off target from three-point range. Boston leading by 7. Here's White. That's tipped.
And love the defensive activity from KCP. Selling out there for the block.
Right side, Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Wagner. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night. Now Suggs. The layup off target. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see some go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and it feels good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
The Magic trail by 9. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And it's Orlando's ball. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Light covering. Carter with a screen on Brown. Wagner from long range bangs home the trifecta. Wagner's got 9.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pass to White. On the wing, Brown. He's defended by Wagner. Brown dishes to Holiday. Can't cash in from close range. The Magic trail by 6. Here's Suggs. Great D that time from Tatum. Holiday with it. Picked up by Suggs. Back to Brown. Shoots from the baseline. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown working in that mid-range area. This guy knows it's got to be a part of your game.
Back to Suggs. And he banks in the layup. 17 points in the game.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Celtics leading by 6. Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. And the 3 off target.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Over Brown. Rebound Boston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here is Holiday. Outside Tatum. Here's White. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Banchero against Tatum. Another shot. And it's Banchero missing. Boston leading by 6. Tatum no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Another miss by Banchero.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
White against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Wagner. Banchero outside. From downtown, knocks it loose.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Celtics lead by 8.
To me, this is when Derek White is at his most dangerous. When the jumper is falling, it opens up the other aspects of his game.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 17. Banchero against Tatum. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 10 points in the game.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Right side Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Suggs. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Here they come.
Now, here's Banchero. 10 points for him. Wagner kicks to Suggs. No good from outside. Celtics leading by 8. White finds Brown. Outside Holiday. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. No good on the triple. Orlando's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Here's Tatum, and another basket for Boston.
Nice decision by Tatum. Go to the pull-up game so you don't meet the defender at the rim.
Suggs dishes to Carter. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Wagner. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Suggs. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. And it's Pritchard also for Orlando. Black's checked in for Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Carter, the pass to Black. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Black's got 6.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
Carter kicks to Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Tatum with the screen on Wagner. Here's Brown, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Franz Wagner.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
That free throw, no good.
You have to admire the growth of Jaylen Brown. He comes in as an attacking athlete. He's now a better passer, and he absolutely is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Good on the second free throw. The Magic trail by 5. Banchero outside. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Orlando now. Here's Suggs. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, what's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness.
And he makes both free throws. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. 7-point differential. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, Boston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Suggs. Holiday knocks it loose.
Oh, that's Drew Holiday at his absolute best. Send it back, Drew.
Pritchard passes to Holiday. Here's Brown. Over Carter. And it's Brown missing. The Magic trail by 7. And here is Suggs. He's got 20. Van Carroll looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Over Tatum. And it's Van Carroll missing. Celtics leading by 7. Tatum no good. The Magic shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Brown against Wagner. Suggs kicks to Black. The tray. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. Holiday finds Brown. Here's Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Carter pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Suggs. Lobs it up. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
For the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. And Mo Wagner is subbed in for Van Carroll. On the wing, Brown. He's defended by Wagner. And he gets it to go.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
The Magic trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Suggs against Holiday. Kicks it out to Wagner. They need this one. Rebound, Boston. Holiday's got 5 rebounds tonight. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holiday's got 6 points.
Holiday has a plan there and executes. Nice move.
1:35 left in the third. Pass to Suggs. Back to Black. A 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Upside, Brown. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Anthony's checked in for the Magic. 56 seconds left to play here in the third. Wagner outside. The Magic again can't hit.
Listen, that's a looking hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with a shot.
At the line for 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 13.
There just seems to be this innate, nuanced understanding of the game. When you grow up around it, that is Cole Anthony in a nutshell.
The Magic have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight. That's good from Anthony.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around it from the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Hit by Horford. Here's Pritchard. Nailed from three-point land. Pritchard's got 7 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Wagner has screen on Brown. No problems knocking that one down. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter. And so it's the Boston Celtics up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Black. Banchero is out there with Wagner. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now Banchero following Al Horford's three-point attempt. Here's Anthony. Pass to Bitadze. Off the mark and a chance to trim it to single digits. Outside Tatum. Horford in the post. He's covered by Banchero.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Inside, here's Wagner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Down low. Horford against Wagner. Tatum on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
No good on the second free throw.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Pass to Bitadze. Wagner outside. Banchero with the ball. Over Tatum. It's hauled in by Cornette.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Here's Pritchard. Black grabs the board. Pass to Anthony. And here's Banchero. Here's Bitadze. Hits the jump hook.
Assist from Paolo Banchero.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cornette. Here's Pritchard. Drills the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 14.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel. This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Here's Hauser. Out to the right wing. Here's Pritchard. Here's Tatum. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding.
This is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Anthony. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics leading by 12. And Tatum thriving. That shot, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Banchero against Tatum. Out to Anthony. Shoots the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Pritchard. Lets it go with the three. Good on the three-point shot. Pritchard's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Celtics. The Magic trail by 15. Here's Black to the inside. On the left block. Bank shot, no good. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Lock at 6. Takes the three. No good that time. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Celtics leading by 13. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. So both teams making some changes here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Brown outside. Porzingis with a screen on Wagner. A nice shot by Brown.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he beat up?
Carter sets the pick for Banchero. No good on the three. Celtics leading by 16. And here's Tatum for three. Black grabs the board.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Banchero outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
I love it when Franz Wagner puts it on the deck, forces the defense to overcommit.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Boy, for his age, you think about how well-rounded a basketball player Franz Wagner is, and the guy wants to get better. He's a student of the game. The sky is the limit for this young man.
White, he's checked in for Pritchard. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Orlando. He's perfect from the line this time.
Franz Wagner so fundamentally sound. This guy's so clever, plays with a ton of energy.
Wagner against Brown. In the corner, Tatum with it. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and it's good for 2.
Just tremendous confidence from Jason Tatum. This guy understands I am a scorer even at the most elite level.
Carter kicks to Wagner. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Brown. And the Celtics lead by 18. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Banchero is screen on Brown. And that one's good, Wagner.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Outside Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Wagner. Inside. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, you've got a talented ball handler with tremendous speed, and Jalen Suggs saying, all right, I can score the basketball in a variety of ways.
Holiday. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Here's Carter. Up again. It's good on the putback.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Holiday against Suggs. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. The Magic trail by 11. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Suggs. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Suggs has got 4 points now in the quarter. Holiday, the pass to White. Brown kicks to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Suggs, a three-pointer off the mark. Boston leading by 9. Holiday, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Brown finds Holiday. Chalk up 2 there.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Orlando's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Again, the Magic score.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Boston shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Brown's got 12 points here in the second half.
You see an illustration of how well Jaylen Brown understands their system. He's got great command of this offense.
The Magic trail by 11. Banchero, right side. Count that bucket. 16 points for Paolo Banchero.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
1:43 left to play here in the fourth. The Celtics shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Brown with the bucket.
I'll tell you what an improvement for Jaylen Brown on the offensive end, both in recognition and execution. Hit that pull-up jumper, sir.
Now, here's Banchero. Great D that time from Tatum. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth. To Porzingis. Outside, White. 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. Buries it down low. Brown's got 10 points in the quarter.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Celtics.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jaylen Brown.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Suggs against Holiday. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jalen. A long season. What do you guys need to do to keep it rolling?
Just keep finding consistent rhythm with each other. You know, keep playing the game the right way, executing the game plan, and just do your job. It'll be fine.
You all did the job tonight, man. Congrats again on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.